Welcome everybody back to the Abbey, at least virtually. I wish you were here with me. It's been a very challenging, difficult week, I know, for so many of you as well as for us here, dealing with the death of George Floyd, just what it brings to light in terms of the disregard for human dignity, in terms of his tragic killing. It's horrific and just sorrowful is the right word. It's not even sad. Sad is where your inward focus. It's sorrowful. To have sorrow, you have to have great love, and I think that's what we're called to. As I look at this, and as you may have read some of what I wrote earlier in the week, it is about love and truth. I mean, that is what we are made for, and the only way that we're going to change hearts and minds is by the way that we love and treat and deal with other people in our lives and in the world. That's going to be the ultimate change. Power can only coerce. It can't make us, in a sense, do anything. It can try, but it can't do it. And so it's only through love, and it's through the pursuit of truth. And there is objective truth. It's understanding what it means to be black in America today, as an example. What does that mean? And I think it's important for all of us to have a better understanding of actually what that means. And to remember that we're all made in the image and likeness of God. I mean, we are God's children. Certainly Martin Luther King often spoke about that. And that means something. So, through our prayer and through our contemplation, reflection on that, if we were to treat everyone as a child of God, the world would certainly be a different place. And I think all of us are challenged to do that. I think the challenge as we go forward is, what do we do next? How do we take this in? And yesterday I had a great meeting with all of our coaches and also with a few administrators on there as well. About 65 people on a Zoom call. And one of our coaches, Jason Williams, gave the most beautiful, impassioned, humble witness, if you will, of what it is like for him to be a black man. What it's like walking into a room and feeling like you have to disarm people, from thinking that you're going to hurt them or something. Times he stopped, traffic stops for apparently no reason. He did it in such a beautiful way that I will just tell you that everybody on that phone call was moved. I mean, in not a political way, but in a genuine down in your soul, in your heart way. And it just struck me that that's what I'm trying to say to you now, is that the way that we are going to change hearts and minds is by the way that we treat other people, by the way we love other people, by the way we come together and try to change the injustices that exist. And so we're going to continue to address that. I'm meeting next week with students and faculty and staff, a small group, really just to discuss here, because you might as well start here. You might as well start where you are. I can't right now do anything about Chicago. I can't do anything about some other place. But here at Belmont Abbey College, I can look at us and I can say, how are we doing? What are we doing? And so I'm having this meeting really just to listen, to better understand what it's like from our students, faculty, and staff. What are the experiences, what is it like being a minority at Belmont Abbey College? And that would be of immense help to me to better understand that. And so I think this is just the beginning of that dialogue that's going to go on that'll help us move towards the fall and beyond to really make substantive change happen. Again, not coerce it, but hopefully through our love and pursuit of objective truth and for our seeing each other as a child of God, that is going to help us to not only come to the truth, but also to heal our country, to heal our communities. And I think that's what we need to do. And so I'm hopeful that we are going to do that we are going to move forward. And with all of this, going on, I'm just thankful to the community that's here. Obviously, we're still dealing with COVID-19. I mean, that has such an impact on everything that's going on in our lives, economically and otherwise. And so all of this together has been, I'm sure for many of you, a very challenging time, as it has been for me and others here. And so I'm just letting you know we're working through these things. COVID-19, we're addressing those things. I hope that you've seen June 1st, we came out with a kind of a protocol document that said what we were going to do, how we were going to go about doing it, how classes would be structured, the starting dates, the ending dates, all of those kinds of good things. So I would direct you to the website to take a look at that and to see exactly what we're going to be doing. And the other is, maybe to conclude this is, every year we give out the Spirit of St. Benedict Award here. And typically we're trying to give it to an individual each year that really represents the rule of St. Benedict, that represents his life with us. How are we living out that rule here at Belmont Abbey College, that hospitality, that love of neighbor, of welcoming each person as Christ. And we look to give that to an individual each year. And we sent out the forms for people to submit the individuals they'd like to send it to. And I have to tell you, after I reflected on it and prayed on it a little bit, I decided that I wanted to give it to our entire community. I wanted to give it to all of the faculty and staff here at Belmont Abbey College, just for their love, their commitment, their fidelity to our students and the community during this pandemic. And so I'll be sending out a little token, if you will, to show you, and I'll be sending a letter to each member, to each faculty member and staff member, to really thank you from the bottom of my heart, and to recognize you for what you've done to help us through this very difficult and challenging time. The award itself, as you'll probably see on the screen, we'll have to decide where to put that, because it's for all of us, right? So not me, but for you. Where are we going to put it? And I'm thinking maybe the library might be a good place. That would be the most common place that students and faculty and staff tend to go, maybe the most. But we can talk about that. But I just wanted to let you know that the award this year goes to the entire faculty and staff of Belmont Abbey College, and I'm just so grateful for your wonderful example and love. And again, for all those students, I'm looking for your return. Can't wait for you to be back here with us in the fall. And until then, take care of yourselves, and God bless you.